AITA for freezing out my brother's ex who left him for not making £250,000, even though my family still treats her like one of us. I'm a 30-year-old guy, youngest of 3, and we grew up in a loud, loving, slightly chaotic house where money was always tight and love had to stretch. No dad around, just a worn-out mom and older siblings who did their best to play parent, referee, and sometimes ATM. My oldest brother, let's call him Adam, 44M, grew into the gentlest, most stubbornly optimistic person I know. He's one of those entrepreneurial types, always building something, always pitching a new idea, always up late tinkering with spreadsheets and cold brew. For years, Adam was with his girlfriend, Lena, early 40s. They lived together, shared a life, and had a daughter, Rosie, who's now 3 and basically a sunshine machine. By every measure except a marriage certificate, it looked like a family. Here's the thing. Lena said she wouldn't marry Adam until he could afford a certain ring, a certain wedding, and a certain lifestyle, the kind that needs a consistent £250,000 plus salary. Adam did well sometimes. Some years were great, others lean, but it wasn't that number, and it wasn't stable. Last year, Lena left. The reason wasn't cheating or cruelty or neglect, it was money. Or rather, the lifestyle money buys. Fast forward to about a year after the breakup. Our sister is getting married. Big deal for us. Multi-day celebration, home-cooked food, cousins flying in, uncles with bad suits and better dance moves. I get to the rehearsal dinner early to help. I'm carrying folding chairs when I hear a familiar laugh, a laugh I used to hear at family game nights and Sunday brunches. Lena walks in like she never left. She's hugging our aunts, whispering inside jokes with our cousins, asking my mom about a potato salad recipe. My chest tightens. It felt like watching someone casually stroll into a house she once set on fire. Rosie runs to me with tiny arms, and I scoop her up. I love that kid. But right behind her is Lena, smiling. Hey, haven't seen you in ages. She leans in for a hug. I step back. I don't even think about it. It's like my body decides for me. Hey, I say, voice flat. Her smile flickers. Okay, awkward. She jokes, eyes searching my face. Then she slides away to chat with one of my cousins. Adam gets there later, wearing the one suit he owns, the tie I bought him when he landed his first big contract. He looks tired but happy to see Rosie. He kneels, she runs into him, and he melts. Then he glances up and spots Lena across the room. His shoulders lift, like he's bracing for a wave. He nods at her. She nods back. They don't speak. At dinner, Lena sits with my mom and aunts. I'm next to Adam and our sister. I can't stop fuming. Every time our mom laughs at something Lena says, I can feel my jaw grinding. And then my aunt toasts family, by blood and by bond. The table cheers. I put my glass down. After dinner, I catch Lena at the drinks table, and it just spills out. Why are you here? I ask, too sharp. She blinks. Your sister invited me. I'm still close with your family. And Rosie, you left Adam because he couldn't buy you the life you wanted? I say. Now you want the warmth of our family without the man you tossed aside. Her mouth opens, shuts. That's not fair. I needed stability. I grew up with nothing. I'm trying to do what's best for Rosie. By making her father feel like a wallet with legs? The words leave before I can stop them. Her eyes harden. You don't know everything that happened. I know enough, I say. And I know I'm not pretending this is fine. She sets down her drink. For Rosie's sake, I'm trying to keep things civil. I look over at Adam, who's kneeling to wipe cake off Rosie's cheeks. He's civil. He's always civil. That doesn't mean he isn't hurting. She straightens, chin lifted. I'm not going to disappear just because you're mad. Then don't expect me to engage, I say. Cold shoulder, that's my boundary. She gives a clipped nod. Got it. Later, my sister pulls me aside near the gift table, whispered chaos around us. What happened? Nothing, I say, which obviously means something. I just told Lena I'm not going to play happy families. My sister's face pinches. She's Rosie's mom. She's still family through Rosie. Through Rosie, yes, I say, but she doesn't get to be part of every happy memory she opted out of. Adam finds me when most people have gone home. We're stacking chairs in a dim hall that smells like wax and roses. You okay? He asks. I hate how everyone acts like nothing happened, I say, like you aren't the one left to pick up the pieces. He smiles without showing teeth. It's not that simple. She left you because you don't make $250,000 a year, I say, because you wouldn't buy the right ring, because the wedding wouldn't be big enough. He exhales. It's more. She wanted security. I couldn't promise it. I thought I could, but I couldn't. That doesn't make it less cruel, I say. You're a person, not a paycheck. He looks at the stack of chairs, the neat order of them. I don't want a war. For Rosie. For me. I can handle discomfort. I know you can, I say, but you shouldn't have to. He puts a hand on my shoulder. Do what you need to protect yourself. Just don't make me choose. I keep replaying the last few years. Adam working 2 phones and a laptop on the coffee table, hustling until midnight. Lena flipping through house listings like a kid with a toy catalog. Conversations where she'd say things like, when we're there, we'll book the Maldives first class, and Adam would joke back, I'm building the plane first. It was cute until it wasn't. Until her wish list turned into a yardstick. Until someday became, or else. I'm not anti-ambition. I want good things for my family. But there's a difference between wanting stability and setting a price tag on love. Adam's not perfect. Who is? But he's steady in the ways that count. He shows up. He tries. He changes nappies, learns lullabies, shows up at 3 a.m. when Rosie has a fever. He'd sell his laptop before he'd miss child support. And still, it wasn't enough. So my boundary is this. I'm not going to smile and nod at the person who walked away because the ring wasn't big enough. She can co-parent with Adam. She can pick up Rosie from our house. But she doesn't get front row seats to every family milestone like nothing happened. That's my line. My mom hates conflict like cats hate baths. She said, "Sweetheart, we don't exile people. Not when there's a child." I told her I wasn't exiling anyone. I was choosing not to engage. She sighed. The world-weary sigh of someone who's folded a million fitted sheets and still hasn't found the trick. Our sister is Switzerland. She worries about tension at future holidays. Thinks I'm making it a thing. I told her it's already a thing. Just one we've been wrapping in a gold bow and calling for Rosie. My cousins split down the middle. Half think I'm justified, gold digger vibes, one texted. The other half say I'm being immature and punishing Lena for being honest about her needs. Adam, being Adam, refuses to weigh in. I get where you're coming from, he told me. And I get why she wants what she wants. Life is long. People change. That's his answer to everything. Life is long. Meanwhile, he's the one shrinking himself smaller so everyone else can fit. So here I am, braced to go cold shoulder. I won't be rude to Lena in front of Rosie. I'm not a monster. I'll say hello if necessary, keep exchanges short, keep my face neutral. But I'm done handing out warmth like it costs nothing. It costs a lot. It cost Adam, AITA, for wanting to shut her out of our family life, at least my part of it. So there's some consequence to walking away when the bank account didn't match the Pinterest board. Update. A week after the wedding, I asked Adam to grab coffee. We went to this little cafe that smells like burnt sugar and new starts. I told him I was serious about stepping back from Lena. He nodded, then surprised me. "Can I tell you something you won't throw back at her?" I said yes. He said the breakup wasn't a single thing or a single number. He and Lena had fought about money for years in quiet ways, little cuts that add up. She'd grown up in deep instability, the kind where eviction notices are a season, not a scare. When Adam's income swung up and down, it activated every alarm she had. She didn't trust the highs to last. He didn't like feeling like a project plan. They both got tired of being scared and angry. "I still think she was wrong to make marriage conditional on income," he said, stirring a coffee he'd already finished. "But I also get that fear can make people transactional." He looked at me. "I don't need you to like her. I need you to not turn our family into a tug of war." That night, I called our sister and proposed boundaries. We set up a family group chat rule. Logistics only when it includes Lena, pickups, drop-offs, allergy info, school stuff. No casual invites to every hang. Holidays will be planned with a neutral calendar so Adam doesn't end up choosing between us. My mom agreed, relieved to have instructions. I texted Lena, kept it short. "For Rosie's sake, I'll be polite and logistical. I'm not open to a personal relationship beyond co-parenting needs. Please take invites to family events through Adam or our sister." She replied, "Understood." 2 days later, Lena sent an apology, not for leaving, but for how clinical it must have felt. She said she had been wrong to tie commitment to a number, that therapy had taught her to separate safety from status. She didn't ask for forgiveness, just said she'd try to be less present at non-Rosie events and would respect our boundaries. I didn't respond with a hug emoji or a heart. I just said, "Thank you for respecting the boundary." Here's the plot twist I didn't expect. When I stopped pouring energy into hating her, I noticed Adam breathing easier. Without the pressure to make everyone okay, he started setting his own boundaries too, like asking for a consistent schedule and saying no to last-minute changes. He even mentioned he's taking on fewer Hail Mary projects and more stable consulting work. "Less sexy," he said, "but I sleep better." I'm not rewriting the past. I still think leaving someone because they can't fund your dream wedding is brutal. But I'm done auditioning as judge and jury. My new role is uncle and brother. Protect Rosie's joy, protect Adam's peace. If that means my version of shutting someone out is just keeping things cool, clear, and contained, then that's the cost. So, Reddit, with these boundaries in place, polite but distant, logistics only, no more automatic invites. Am I still the jerk for refusing to let Lena be family in the same way she was before? Or is this a fair middle ground that stops the bleeding without starting a war?